I don't know what it is.
It's not from this earth.
I don't like it.
You know that?
I know glue is involved.
Can't help it.
That's
Hey, that guy's doing a thing on the right thing.
Oh, man, I hope he fell over. Welcome to Content Bidding, the show with Travis and Dylan. I'm Travis.
I'm Dylan.
Our podcast takes place at Austin, Texas, Don's Depot, one of the favorite bars in the entire world. You should come here at some point because it's amazing. And every time we show up, they make at least a couple more dollars.
Oh, we have graphs that prove that.
We have graphs that prove it. It's a podcast that likes to have some drinks and talk about things that happen over the week with some interesting people. And we're very happy to have Adam McWaters, one of our favorite people, coming to hang out with us and be back. How are you doing, Adam McWaters?
I'm all right. I'm a little upset that it's Rot Rally.
It is Rot Rally.
Rot Rally is always kind of a fucking nightmare if you have to tangle the traffic,
Yes.
which I do every day now.
Yes.
To and fro.
Well, now you actually drive to places.
I
Yes.
do.
Yes.
It's awful.
It is awful.
I have to
Welcome
put
back.
real pants on. I had like a 4-year run, boys, of...
Oh, yeah, boys?
No, y'all are the boys. Ferda.
Yeah.
I had like a good 4.5 year run where every single day I just wore comfy pants all day long.
Oh, yeah, no, it's the
all
dream.
night
dude.
long.
No, it's a dream.
And the only time I ever had to put on real pants is when I came here.
yeah.
It's like once a week I had to wear jeans.
Yeah.
It was magic. It was magical, and now those times are dead.
I worked at home for about 5 years, years ago.
It's nice, right?
It had ups and downs. The comfort level was definitely a perk.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Super high.
And
Definitely.
And to underline that, Adam, you've lost a lot of weight since you started actually leaving your house. And
That is true.
There's that.
I did have the
little
discomfort. Yeah, the discomfort level of that 4.5 years was oh shit, meeting at 10 o'clock. Time for the whiskey. I should. When you drink all day and sit on your ass,
Sure.
you gain a lot of weight.
Yeah.
It's called the Irish promotions.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure, I'm Irish.
An
Why not?
Irish living space. Well, welcome to the show. It's great to have everyone here ready to talk about what's going on this week, guys.
Oh man, are we talking about that Whataburger hubbub?
I got the Whataburger hubbub, the hope of a Malort shake.
It's not a thing.
Oh, not yet.
Have you guys seen the Good
It'll be fine.
Omens?
Oh,
I have not seen it yet.
We are currently. We've not finished it. We're halfway through it.
It
though.
is delightful.
It is
I would
very well done. Very accurate to the book.
Definitely love to talk about that.
love
Dylan
it.
also has a small review, I'm assuming, about Dark Phoenix.
Oh, do we have to?
Well, yeah, we have to.
You do. You brought it up.
Yeah.
Clickbait.
Clickbait. No one's ever really gone.
No one's ever. Oh my god!
Oh, my God. Oh.
What a great video.
Then
No one's ever really gone.
I also watched Captain Marvel again for the second time, and I watched it for the second time, and
I don't want to talk about
yeah.
Did you finish it for the second time?
No, I did dishes and stuff.
it. So you tangentially watched it. Like,
I was
you
watching it
heard
pretty seriously for a bit, and then
Well, then you weren't seriously doing the dishes, were you?
well, that's what I was saying. I had to do the dishes. That was more important than
Oh, so
watching
you
the
like
movie.
stopped it and then did the dishes?
Like it started playing. It was in my office, and I was like, I gotta go do some important stuff because this
Yeah.
is boring.
and
So
the dishes
stopped-
were more interesting.
Yes.
Stop collaborating dishes.
Yes. Yeah. Bree is back. No one's really gone.
With the face like a bitch's?
With like a smirk. Like a smirk on the night. Yes.
Got into another fight with Jesse about her today.
About how much you hate Brie Larson?
Yeah.
We also got, of course, some Trump news. We have,
It's been a week.
well, we got Miss Sanders is finally leaving the podium. Better than she found it.
No one's ever really gone.
Yeah, no one's
No
ever
one's
really
ever
gone.
really
The Onion had a great take on that, too. It was like, as she's walking out, talking about how the next thing she's going to be is the CEO of Google until she takes over as the king of Abu Dhabi. Because she's a liar. That's the joke, you guys. She's an awful person.
I love the idea that the press secretary hasn't done a press conference in 95 days. And now she's announcing, yeah, I'm going to step down. Like,
Here's the
what have you done?
From what?
Here's the news. I'm out.
Yeah. Hey, guys, I'm going to stop eating zucchini. Just letting you guys know. Never
I
gonna
used
eat
to put it in
zucchini
lots
again.
of stuff, and now I'm not gonna.
Yeah, never gonna eat zucchini again.
So brave.
Right. Hashtag Sanders forever.
Zuck life.
Does
yeah.
Sanders have a point about zucchini?
Right.
Said 49 articles, all copied from one source
From one source
for the next week.
that has no sources.
Yeah,
Mm.
it just makes shit up and opinions.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Yeah. Welcome to America. As it is now.
Another song I have to hear.
Aside from that,
repeatedly.
what positive thing happened this week? You guys actually had a good time with.
Positive.
Very small thing. Maybe you drove through a light that's usually red, or you had a food that you haven't had in a while that you really enjoyed, or like you cooked the perfect books in your online fantasy football league or something.
Quote saved, end quote, the company.
Sure.
I made a really good omelet the other day.
Yeah. See. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
It's always nice to have a really good omelet.
It is.
This is like our this is like yes, that's perfect. Yeah. What'd you put in your omelet?
3 eggs, ham and cheese. Like a nice sharp
That's
cheddar.
a solid
Not
fucking
that
omelet.
mild cheddar shit. A sharp cheddar.
Is that a Colorado or Denver omelet?
I think the
Denver
Denver
omelet has
the Denver
peppers.
has like the ham and shit on top and the green onions and that stuff. Yeah,
Oh, it has to have veggies in it.
and it's just
Yeah.
like kind of cheese. It's a cheese omelet with shit on top of it, as opposed
Okay.
to just like the American omelet versus the European omelet. The European omelet, you put all the stuff in with the egg while it cooks, so
That's
it's all
how I do.
inside.
That's how I do mine.
Like a
Yeah,
normal
that-
omelet.
that-
for
that-
most
that would
people,
be
I'd say.
I call that an omelet.
Yeah.
Or if by European,
omelette.
yeah, or if by European you mean French, it's a completely different ballgame, and everybody fails at it constantly. And
Correct.
Gordon Ramsay yells at you.
And you know for a
I
fact
had no
never.
sauce. Yeah.
Although I have in fact pulled that shit off.
Sure.
Gordon Ramsay?
Well, Gordon Ramsay wasn't there.
You pulled off
thankfully.
Gordon Ramsay?
No, I pulled off a French omelet.
You wanker.
I don't know.
Into
if
an
I
absolute
would,
donut.
Yeah, I don't know if I would get along with Gordon Ramsay or not. Like, I like him,
You? Ramsay?
No. Yeah. No.
but I feel like I would be very combative with him.
You? Combative?
Yeah. Unthinkable, right? Omelets rule, though.
I bet you guys would hug it out pretty hard at the end.
Oh, he'd be my best friend after I'm done with
the
it.
end game, the omelet is a Japanese omelet. That one that looks like a big old fucking like mushroom
That-
head that you slice in half, and it's still like uncooked
and
omelet
it's on like
somehow
it's
inside.
like on a bed of rice, but it's just like barely cooked, and then you have to split it, and it's just like sacrificing an animal to a dark god,
to a dark god that comes out and says, "Eat
a
me."
very fluffy, delicious, rich dark god.
perfectly fluffy dark
Yes.
god.
Oof.
Yeah.
I've never ever been able to accomplish that because I just don't think I have the equipment for.
It is sometimes considered to be one of the hardest foods to cook.
I would not.
It's like
I
harder
would
than
not be
the-
surprised.
I've never even heard of that.
Yeah. Oh, I'll show you. I'll show you.
Oh,
some.
we're gonna look that up.
videos, boy.
We got
Yeah.
videos, boy.
This is like the souffle of omelets.
Yeah, pretty much,
Yes.
sort of.
As far
yes.
as getting it right.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
It is,
like,
yes.
but you have to have like a fucking Zen philosophy to even get the idea of how to make this work.
I'm already out.
Exactly, everyone is. That's how everyone feels.
It's the baking of cooking. That's the problem.
yeah,
That's what people hate.
If you feel anything at all, you're gonna ruin it. Like,
yes.
oof.
yeah.
Too much work.
And it looks fucking gross when they do it, but apparently it is just
Orgasmic. What are you talking
yes, the most amazing.
about? Oh, we're
thing.
looking at
Well,
videos.
I'll try to find a video and also
Yeah.
because I'm streaming now. Welcome youtube.com/content pinning.
yeah.
I'll find an actual video that I can then feed into a thing, so we can say like, so people can see it as we're doing it.
Cameras over there, by the way.
Yeah, it's up there. Yeah.
What a director.
I like this because I just don't want to care about it, and
Right.
I prefer to be rats, and so we can get someone to actually swap the thing.
Aren't we kind of on the dark side? Like,
Yes.
I mean, it
How
looks
does
all
that
right.
make you feel, Dylan? Like you should have brought the lights.
No, I'm fine.
Good. Not a problem.
I'm good with this.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
back
no-
of my head is great.
We have no.
It is. It's your.
Yeah.
It's my favorite feature.
It's my
It
best
is.
feature.
I've been drawing again a lot, and sometimes at work I just draw page after page of the back of your head from memory.
Hey,
I do that with my penis.
you draw the back of my head with your penis?
Yes. Yeah.
Mazel tov.
I'm surprised you can sleep through the night.
Like, I don't watch the back of your head while you're not looking. I watch him draw the back of your head while he's watching the back of your head. with
Always
his
watch the
penis.
Watchers. Yeah. okay.
Yes.
Also-
I'm the one who watches the Watchmen.
Also, change your locks.
Yeah, seriously, it's overdue.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, that's unrelated. Actually,
Yeah.
yeah.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Now this is a public service.
It's public space. Goddamn. Yeah. So that was you made a really good omelet.
I did.
Yeah.
It's
I
good.
mean,
It's
simple
great.
things. Adam.
I thought there was like a.
What was your
I thought
positive
there
thing
was
for
a
the week?
political.
Adam, what was your positive thing for the week?
Oh,
It's a positive thing. That's what we did then.
We're trying to keep 2 viewers.
two.
Maybe 3 once catches
newbie-
Shaq learns how to use his phone.
The newbies, he's getting to the point where he can actually like see shit and making faces,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
Very fun.
Yeah.
Until he throws up all over my beard. That's
Okay.
not so fun.
Okay.
Don't worry, I showered.
So what was the positive thing that he did though?
Oh, he's becoming a person. He's
Well, being
getting-
a person's
he's getting,
cool.
He's getting personality.
Did you do something really cute recently and you were like, oh my God, that's fucking cute. I'm not going to kill you.
Well, I
I'll
wouldn't,
put in some words you understand.
well, I mean, I wouldn't kill him anyway. He's actually pretty chill.
Cool.
When he's not, he's not. But I get to talk to him like he's a normal adult, which
Best-
he's
best way to do
not.
it.
Yeah, and he goes, he gets really confused, and I'm like, yeah, fuck you, and yeah, I don't know what you're complaining. Here's a fucking bottle, dummy.
Yeah.
Oh, look, you're doing it wrong. No, I'm just kidding. I don't do that.
Wink at the
Happy
camera.
Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day,
Yeah.
everybody.
Father of the fucking year. Isaac got me presents for Father's Day.
That's tomorrow, right?
I guess
Okay.
It is, yeah.
this is how much attention I pay to.
Well, that's also
holidays.
very like he definitely has McWater's genes.
I know,
And
he
they're like,
got me-
it's the weekend, I guess.
There's this big, heavy, like, because he just came back today to our place, and it's a world's greatest dad trophy. But more importantly, he put like all the change that he had in the bottom and a set of a pin set, the same one that he has. So it's like a brush pin and then a series. It's a micron pin
that's
set,
cute. Yeah.
which is wonderful.
Yeah.
I love those pins, and we can draw together.
Lead with that instead of like generally happy that the baby is kind of interesting now.
Well, come on, that's a.
I mean, that's a big deal, but it's not
Once
one.
they start getting interesting, it's like every time they're awake, it's not they're screaming.
Sure.
They still do that, but it's less screaming and more just like, oh, what the fuck? It's a fan. Like,
Well, and Dylan and I are not like you've had definitely more experiences
Uh-huh.
with babies than I have.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
not being parents,
Yeah.
I guess we just don't appreciate the little things like, oh, finally the baby's cool.
nor should you.
Oh, sure. Yeah, no, never. Yeah.
Look.
I appreciate you for
Yeah.
Not
for being
fall-
realistic.
Yeah, for being realistic.
This is hell.
Well, I mean, like it gets conflated too, because like
Oh, a lot.
So the this is all about like me saying going to a party with some of the knuckleheads that we hang out with, the Wilhelms and the Stevensons and the whatever the Lowers, and them getting drunk and saying, "Oh, Travis, you'd be a great father," etc. And then Adam saying false, and I'm not trying to
No,
conflate.
not to your fatherhood abilities,
Right.
But to the idea
No.
of fatherhood itself.
What I'm only saying that sometimes it gets conflated because it does sound like you're like, no, false. Not because you mean that.
Not because I'm not
It's
saying
because you're
gonna
like,
be
don't have a kid.
Well-
I'm going to crush your self-esteem about being a
Right.
father long enough that you don't have kids.
Yes, that is what he's saying. He's
Yeah.
saying
I
don't,
don't wanna-
have kids.
I don't
don't
wanna-
have kids yet.
Okay, I do want to crush stuff, but I don't want to crush the self-esteem of being a father. It's very important, and it's a very big role, and it's a thing that you have. But like you, have I gone into my thoughts on like the fucking idiots who tell like pregnant ladies like, oh, the first time I had my first, I loved so much. I felt so much love the minute he popped out, and it's like the fuck you did, idiot.
Well, hey.
22 hours laboring. You know what you felt? You felt exhausted. You didn't fucking love that thing. You didn't even know that thing was there. You fell asleep. I know you did. And it's like, what the problem I have with this thing of telling people that.
Go on.
As beautiful and magical as it is, it's not. It is a real thing, and.
The 40 stitches in my vagina are great.
Right.
I'm happy now.
What you're
him on, Dylan.
right, but what you're
It's tighter down there. It's better now.
you are not wrong, but the avoidance of that is pretty good. But the problem I have with that attitude, as like as wholesome and heartwarming as it's intended to be,
Sure.
If you're
As a natural biological
Yeah,
imperative
if
that
some
happens
girl-
where endorphins actually do happen for
Yeah.
a large majority of the humans,
I know, but if you're telling like
including
a girl,
Josh Strong.
a girl growing up, well, yeah, the guy, sure, like,
Yeah.
yeah, I thought Lauren was fucking great once they wiped him off.
Goo off.
Yeah.
Snip.
Right.
It's a lot of
Oh, this still stinks. Can you fix
Yeah.
that? Yeah.
But like Jesse had expressed, oh God, I shouldn't go to this. But she
It's
had
Father's Day. It's fine.
Here.
This is your time. It's your time down
that
here.
makes it all better, Travis.
I'm Adam McWaters,
Well, no.
and this is my experience with babies.
Well, no, but it's like if you tell somebody, like let's say you're telling this to a lady who struggles with depression, for example. They
Post
are
or pre-partum.
Here's the thing,
All right.
related.
Go on.
When they think back, it's like a couple days after they birthed a child, whether C-section, whether natural, whether whatever, they've done this. And they think back and go, oh my God, I did not experience that overwhelming feeling of joy and love.
What's wrong with me?
Sure. Yeah.
I think that contributes pretty heavily to postpartum depression. They think now it was wrong for them. They did something wrong. And it's like, no, dude, come on. Like, stop filling people's heads with magical Disney bullshit. It's hard, and it sucks. And
That's
you're
actually a really
going,
curious statement.
you are going to come to love this child. You can't help it. They're so fucking cute to you. It's mind games and it's terrible. It's a different topic. But
Sure, yeah.
the thing is, I don't appreciate people going, oh my God, it's going to be so magical. What the fuck happens when it's not? When you don't remember the event as magical, what are
Right.
you going to feel after that when you struggle with depression or
Yes.
things like that?
So we know scientifically the reason why that happens, not the postpartum itself, but one of the main reasons why it gets kicked so hard is that by the last half of pregnancy, the mother's brain starts to work over time to be as empathetic as possible. And that's really just like a genetic thing to make sure that you don't try to get rid of the things.
but you don't eat your baby.
You don't eat your baby.
Yeah.
And that happens with the rest of their lives. Is why more often than not, for most people, I can't say for everybody, that mothers are far nicer. Even if they're in a lot of pain or they're uncomfortable, they're just like nicer in general and can actually be better caregivers. And so what happens right afterwards is essentially like a combination of wanting things to be perfect as
Right.
well as like this huge chemical imbalance of their body saying,
not only that,
you're not
two
as
of them.
empathetic. Well, sure. Yeah.
Because you have the whilst pregnant,
Yeah.
weird chemical imbalances, and then you have the immediately after you're no longer actually pregnant,
Yeah.
and the chemicals all start going the other way.
Yeah,
And, like, or
that's
just
what I mean.
changing.
That's what I was
And
saying.
It's like,
the chemical withdrawal.
yeah, it's you got to understand, like,
yeah,
that's rough.
Yeah.
Like rebalancing back to normalcy in some capacity. Like things changed.
yeah,
And now you have, like it's like I explained to Jesse, you had a growth, it got removed, and now
Very Mick Waters' way of approaching pregnancy.
and now it has a social security number and 100% more needs than it used to.
of course, yeah,
Like
yeah,
it is a hard thing. It
Yeah.
is just hard, and people should be less like, oh, it's so magical, and be like, it fucking sucks for a good long while.
Yeah.
It's hard.
yeah,
And I think that is a more realistic approach to it.
yeah,
You're going to love the kid enough. It's going to be fine.
yeah.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day,
Happy
everybody.
fucking Father's Day.
Yes, and let's take a break.
Sorry, I ruined
No,
the
it's
show.
fine.
No, you didn't ruin anything. Yeah,
Same.
no. Just-
But 2 weeks in a row, we've been 3 white guys talking about women's.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah.
Oh, good point. Sorry, honey.
This has been White Guys Explain Pregnancy. We'll be right back after this.
Witch law? The witches have laws?
Welcome to the show, everybody.
Hey,
Segment 2.
It's Dark Phoenix.
Yeah, let's talk about Dark Phoenix.
the Dark Phoenix segment.
Do we have to?
Yes, you do.
I
You
want to
saw
hear.
it.
Just give a quick review of Dark Phoenix in
Um,
more than 2 words.
Okay.
ball sack. Oh, that's 2 words. That's
Eat-
actually 1 word.
Despite what you may or may not read through listicles, it is the worst of all X-Men movies.
Really?
Okay.
Worse than X3.
Which, considering Fox, that's high praise.
And also, considering the same writer of X3 wrote and directed Dark Phoenix, he got it wrong twice.
Yeah.
He failed harder.
And they've done it.
Fail
this
up.
is the 3rd time I think they've touched on the Dark Phoenix thing, isn't it?
It is
Well,
the
second at least.
It's the second time
It's
for
second,
sure.
but
yeah.
they alluded to it in X2. but
They didn't explore it. in
Yeah,
X2.
just at the very end of X2, when
actually liked X2.
when Famke Janssen dies, they have the Phoenix kind of flying over the Lake Alkali there, and
Oh, right. Yeah.
just kind of alluding to the story will continue as the Dark Phoenix saga.
Right, but also in Apocalypse, she is the Dark Phoenix.
Yes.
By the end of it.
They ignore that completely.
So for those who don't know, somehow, it's the...
Oh, good.
Yeah.
It definitely feels like, and Red Letter Media said this as well, it definitely feels like an afterthought. Dark Phoenix is the last of the X-Men movies as before Disney owns all of the creation.
All of creation.
Disney, please buy us.
It was finished.
I'm your god now.
Finished in 2017. Came out this last week, 2019, and it is currently sitting at its critic rating, I guess, of 24% and audience score of 64%.
Oh,
So the audiences enjoyed it more than
Yeah, but
that's how it always goes. Like, when the critics love, the audiences pan.
Well,
and-
but still, 64% is not even loving. It's like those
No.
are people who are trying real hard.
no,
to like
that's rookie numbers.
no,
who the characters we have? We have Sophie Turner, who was more famously in Game of Thrones as Jean Grey.
and she wasn't terrible, but I'll finish that thought. in a
You
minute.
were definitely thinking about that. As we have Jennifer Lawrence,
Who was
plays,
terrible.
who comes back as Mystique and dies very quickly. You have a couple different characters.
Spoilers, God.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
hey, who cares? No one's
no one has
seen
seen this movie.
Of course, you have
Fassbender
Fassbender.
did the very best with
Just
what he
did
had.
the best that he
Fassbender
could.
as Magneto, and you have, of course, like
McAvoy was there.
McAvoy, which is so sad because what I understand of what I was hearing about the plot is like, what
They make
they just made it all his fault.
They make him a bad guy for a reason that kind of makes sense, but they do it wrong.
kind of is you know
Isn't
me,
he
Dylan.
the one that plays Professor X?
He's Professor X. Yeah,
You know me, Dylan. You know me very
Yeah.
well.
I do.
When kind of happens, I
Yeah.
fucking hate it more than
right.
when it's awful.
Kind of isn't good enough, Sharon.
No. My name is Meryl.
Sharon.
Not anymore, Sharon.
This is a Wendy's.
Sharon. All right, so let me back up. So Dark Phoenix is the 5th or possibly 6th reboot.
Yeah.
We're trying to do it right.
It's the last of the X-Men's.
Written, directed by
Really,
the
this
guy.
is the last of the X-Men's. They're not going to do any more X-Mans.
Well, no, this was the last of the
Sorry.
pre-Disney
X-Men
purchase.
and women.
Sure. Written and directed by the guy who
Simon Kinberg.
Simon Kinberg, who produced the first Deadpool, produced The Martian, was a screenwriter for the Fantastic Four movie that came out in 2015.
Yeah, there you go.
Screenwriter and producer of Days of Future Past.
And X3.
And X3,
Last
and
Stand.
he was a producer of First Class. So he's been doing stuff for a while. He was
Well, he's been a producer, which means almost nothing in Hollywood, depending on what level of producer you are.
Unless you're an
of-
executive producer.
screenwriter of the first Sherlock Holmes, producer and screenwriter of Jumper,
Oh, cool.
investment banker number 1, and screenwriter of Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and screenwriter of XXX State of the Union.
Oh,
There you go.
Yeah, so
It all makes sense now.
he's all over the place. Yeah.
Yeah, he really is. Yeah. So, which is why. Let's back
He
it up.
phones it in. That's what. That's what that
Let's
means.
back it up. So, you know me in my position on comic book movies and fatigue, what have you, whatever.
You're a
X-Men.
grumpy old man. We know.
Well, no, the X-Men movies have always kind of existed outside of that universe of comic book whatevers. X-Men in 2000 was like the first to kind of get comic book movies right.
Yeah.
And that was 19 years ago,
Yes.
20 years ago.
Yes.
This is pre-Iron Man days, so this was a big deal when X-Men came out. And X2 was obviously wonderful. They've had some missteps in the past. They've had reboots with J-Law and whatever's. They've had Logan, which is fucking amazeballs.
Logan was really good. I very much enjoyed Logan.
And he produced that.
Yeah, so the X universe is this weird, hit or miss of.
Well,
You know what you're getting into.
if you think about
This isn't
it,
a universe, guys. This isn't the Marvel universe. This isn't MCU.
Well, and that's the thing, though, is like X-Men lives right in between the Avengers and the Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
The Avengers, they're like plucky universe, can be antics and fun things, and
Yeah.
the stakes can be high, but they don't have to be high. X-Men, the entire point of the X-Men is reparations, essentially. Like they're talking about like what it's like to be a slave in modern day.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
And the Fantastic Four is all of our powers are based on what we can do.
Based on Reed Richards' accidents.
Yeah. And then that's the goofy fucking only can exist in the 50s kind of
Right.
universe.
Made total sense in that fucking Adult Swim show.
But we were talking about before off air, that the most frustrating thing about the X-Men is they do not do the one thing right, which is use all of or any of the stories that are not just the Dark Phoenix.
Right.
Because there's so many of them. So that was just an aside for me.
And if I could, here's another aside from me.
Let's keep going. Yeah.
Growing up, reading comics, like, I recall as a child being very frustrated with the X-Men comics because, like, 9 times out of 10, the next issue you got was basically like a fucking soap opera. There wasn't any action. There wasn't anything that I was actually interested in. It was them like it's another issue about the love triangle between Cyclops, Jean Grey, and Wolverine.
Yeah.
And it was so fucking frustrating that I just quit reading unless some other kid was like, "Oh, did you get the latest X-Men?"
Yeah.
And it's like when Bishop, because that's the story they need to do.
Yeah.
But like when he knocks Magneto out of the mansion because Magneto's shit don't work on him.
Too specific.
I love it.
Yes, I agree.
I loved it.
But I'm gonna take that and combine that with the general discussion of the table. X-Men is this weird thing. It's weird.
It is weird. Yes.
So for me,
like, what they were intending was strange. Yeah. I think.
but so as a moviegoer, which is where I approach these films from, that perspective is I like watching movies.
Yeah.
So I always go to. I've seen every X-Men movie, and I've liked some. I've gone meh to others.
Yep.
But I've always gone back. I've always watched them all.
Yep.
Pokemans.
The Pokemans.
Why not?
Mm-hmm.
So when it comes to Dark Phoenix, why it's frustrating for me as a moviegoer, as well as a person who does have at least some interest in the comic book genre, is that like the first 20 minutes of it is like reading a comic book. Like they do X-Men shit. They like fly out into space in the X-Jet, and they all work together to use their powers. That like you have this power, you have this power. Let's do this together.
If we combined our powers, we could.
And they do that, and it's great. And they come back and they're heroes, and the whole world loves them. Yay! But then from like after that, like first 20 minutes or so, it's this. I walked out of the theater. I was with my friends, and I had literally in my head a scale. The first 20 minutes, this movie for me is like at a 90%.
Was it a Kinsmore scale?
No, this is 90% great. Rotten Tomatoes, thermometer,
Sure,
tomato thermometer, whatever you call it.
Yeah,
let's call the whole thing off, basically. But so first 20 minutes, I'm really like viewer score 90% fresh. Then like the next every like 5 minutes, it just gets lower and lower and lower and lower and lower. It defeats its own identity and purpose at every next step it takes. As both a movie lover, who likes story and arcs and plot development and
character development,
reasons to do a thing that's not just plot convenience,
right,
or characters that have motivation, or reasons that people show up to do something to you to make you,
right.
It's like the Democratic Party. It eats itself
constantly.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. So again, just to further explore this, how many times is Quicksilver in the movie?
Oh, there's the thing. So Quicksilver is in the movie, just like in the last one,
Days of Future Past,
or the other one before that,
Apocalypse.
Awkward.
One of them. Quicksilver shows up because then Quicksilver is possibly the most powerful character in the movie universe.
Yes.
Because of his movie universe.
Yeah.
Because of his ability to do things fast and move things around, blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
And they have like their first fight with Jean Grey turning into Dark Phoenix and like hurting people. And they do the whole, I'm running in slow motion, bouncing on bricks in
Here's
the
my
air.
special camera angle.
Mm-hmm.
And
my
then
face is going like
just
this.
like in Apocalypse, now Jean Grey can see me, and then she throws me really fast, and I get hurt. Then he's gone for the rest of the movie.
And he's out.
Excellent.
Until the end of the movie where he shows up and I'm fine again. Like, they cut him out for 80 minutes of the movie time because he actually has the power to actually do things.
Right.
I was out the whole time because I sprained my ankle, guys.
Right.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
And you didn't get hurt that badly. He just kind of Jean Grey goes, oh, I see you, and powers.
Dylan,
hit
an ankle
wall,
sprain
and-
is serious business. All right.
Well, when the universe is on the line, you man up, sir.
You can't run with a sprained ankle.
Well, when you're half your business is ankles,
Right.
really. you
You're,
know.
you're half Quicksilver.
I'm willing to bet Quicksilver with a crutch is still faster than everybody else.
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Not the Flash. But
Yeah, we don't
Flash
talk
is
about that.
DC.
Different
That's
power
easy.
entirely.
But it's the
Different universe entirely.
But-
Too nerd.
But the movie
Sorry,
starts off,
God.
and it actually is okay. It
Yeah.
really is okay. And it just continuously cuts itself deeper and deeper, and like, I don't want to have plot or a reason to exist or rational thought or anything that matters anymore. And then ends with scene of. Okay, so here's how it ends. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, they named the school after her.
Oh no, that's not even how it ends.
That makes no fucking sense whatsoever.
Yeah, because she literally murdered, J-Law.
right.
what-
Which really isn't that big of a deal either. Really,
Correct.
all things considered.
But like this weird like character motivation of like she kills Jennifer Lawrence, Rogue, Mystique, whatever.
Mystique. Yeah.
No, she's actually called only Rogue in this, Raven in this one.
Huh?
What?
Yeah, they don't call her.
Yeah. Rogue is a whole different thing.
Raven's a whole different thing too.
I'm sorry, you're right. Not a Rogue. They don't call her Rogue. They don't call her Mystique either.
Call her by-
They call her Raven.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So they kill J-Law. That's like the first 10 minutes of the movie.
Right.
A lot of other shit happens. A lot of people get hurt. A lot of other people get whatever.
Dead? How many other people get dead?
Good guys, like, none.
Really?
Bad guys, hundreds.
Yeah. There's like no.
Yeah.
It's just the one that
there's
wanted
no
out?
stakes. Yeah.
Only Jennifer Lawrence gets killed.
Yeah.
Weak.
So then Jean Grey ascends or whatever, and then they change to the Jean Grey school, blah, 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 blah. That's even the bad part. The bad part is...
That was that guy's motorcycle. Damn.
I'm watching the movie, and they have this whole thing where Jean Grey, I guess she kind of ascends into a different being, which would be the Phoenix Force, I guess, if you're
Yeah.
following anything that's canon.
Yeah.
Which they do not
They
ever say
don't.
the word Phoenix.
No, they made it an outside force that
They made it as kind of a
possessed her.
cosmic force.
Well,
Yeah.
the comic version is an outside force, a cosmic force that came into her, I guess.
But it's not called the Phoenix Force.
But not the canonical stuff as based on the movies was not.
yeah, they never
Whatever.
say the word Phoenix ever in the movie, ever.
It's tiring.
Anyway, so
Well, I thought they did because in the previews, like, they're calling you the Phoenix.
that's the only place, and that's
Well, that's one in the movie, isn't it?
but it's not her
Get him.
name being the
Got
character of the Phoenix. Yeah,
Sure.
but correct. I give you points. Anyway, so
I've only seen the trailer.
the way the movie that's all you need. The way the movie ends is some stuff happens. She's ascending now, and I'm not really a Jean Grey anymore. Blah blah blah.
I'm not one of you.
And I see the way they're doing the cinematography. They're doing this weird pan across the sky, and I'm literally yelling at the screen, "Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it!"
You were, you
and
were
they pan
literally
up, they
in a
pan
theater
up.
yelling that?
Yes.
Okay.
And they pan up on the screen, and you see the fiery phoenix flying across the sky. I'm like,
Ooh.
exactly what I said. Don't.
God.
They did it.
Right through her spandex.
They messed up every possible beat they could on this schlock. And again, what sucked is, from a storytelling perspective, the first 10, 20 minutes has good bones,
Yeah.
and it's okay.
That's
Like,
just 10 minutes of good bones.
But even Sophie Turner does okay.
Yeah.
Sophie Turner's actually pretty
No, she's
good.
she's a terrible actress.
She's a terrible actress.
I
She's
don't think
terrible.
so.
No, she's
in Game of
she's
Thrones, she's exactly perfect what she's supposed to do.
Well,
but,
yeah.
but she doesn't have range.
No,
Not
she
really.
has nothing. But
Like, to be completely fair,
she did okay.
Yeah.
Like
I don't know. I got faith.
Fassbender did fantastic. McAvoy did his best.
Well, it's Fassbender and McAvoy, of course.
Yeah.
But those guys did the best of what they could, and it was still.
Well, yeah, but
How
you
are
can only
guys fucking up every single minute of screen time.
I mean,
you can only
got
polish a turd
Fassbender-
so much.
The Lost,
right?
the Lost in
Exactly.
Space movie was not, not great because of fucking
Joey.
Joey. Yeah.
It was better than a damn Netflix TV show. That's for sure.
Yeah, sure, fine. Different thing entirely. Let's take a break
Yeah.
real quick, and we'll come back and
Yeah.
talk about this a little bit more. Okay.
If you're having a bad day, have a worse day, because that movie is not uplifting in any capacity.
Well, Welcome to the show.
Hi.
Segment 3, the Fighting 3. At this table, we all agree that monopolies are bad, right?
They're horrible.
Yes.
They're terrible.
Not what people think, what we think.
They make no sense.
They make no sense. Or, I mean, they make sense for business people, but... All right, we're starting over. No,
No one's ever really gone.
So, and here... That's my DJ remix of me trying to say a thing. Is... I'm obviously frustrated. We're all frustrated because we don't want monopoly like Disney to come in and take all the things.
Everything.
Yeah.
Not take all the things.
All of creation, as Dylan said earlier
Yes,
tonight.
yes.
Yes.
But at the same time, fuck me if they have not sung their siren song of all this stuff they've done so far with Marvel, except for Star Wars. Just Marvel. It makes me feel good about eventually doing something good with X-Men.
No.
Well, I mean, I know, and you're an outlier in this situation because you want just concise movies. And
No. I'm saying it from a perspective of I think your point is flawed to begin with.
Well, let me finish. Let me finish the point. Let me finish the point because I was
and also
making
Disney.
I was making the joke. Well, that's what I'm saying though. It's like Disney made Marvel fun, not cool, because Fox tries to make fucking Marvel stuff cool. That's always been my point the entire
Fox
time.
does go for cool as
They go
much
for
as they can.
cool. They try to be fucking like
They
the
fail.
Ed Hardy of movies
But what
when
about
it comes
Sony?
to this shit.
The Ed Hardy.
No one's ever really gone. And so what I'm thinking here, of what's frustrating
What
is
you got?
we talked about before the Fox stink. Even X2, even Logan, even Deadpool has the Fox stink on it. There's some producer you can tell like pushing a thing
Right.
that is very frustrating.
He left Fox and got hired by them, and now his essence is still there.
Essence. But that's what concerns me more than anything, and that's what I want to fight about, I guess, tonight. Is I believe that Disney's going to do a better job with these IPs because they somehow, as this megalomaniacal style company, still leaves well enough alone to have a what's the word I'm looking for, a solution, a product, like they do exactly what they want. Eventually, we're all going to look back.
They have a vision.
We're going to look
for
at
it.
all the way from the first Marvel movie, from fucking Iron Man, all the way up into Endgame, and someone's going to look at all down and say it's going to be the cocaine of movies because it's perfect in a lot of ways.
Well, Disney was involved with most of that.
I know, but like as they led on, they know exactly the beats to hit because they have a template. They have a perfect template for everything they've gone forward. Which makes the movies far more palatable than anything that Fox does because Fox is always trying to fucking you can tell that they're the
See also Sony.
You're talking about
sure
corporate hegemony.
yes
Yeah.
yes
The sad part is correct. Disney is possibly the best of making sure they are on message all the time, always.
yes
However, they are also some of the biggest offenders of sanitation of everything all the time, always.
absolutely yeah.
So whatever good things there may have been in a product that was, Deadpool will not exist anymore.
Well, they said specifically they're going to keep Deadpool rated R.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Right.
Disney dabbling in rated R?
No, put a pin in that. Disney actually does have a small little
Pornography contingent.
little pin in
It's
thing.
large, actually.
It's huge.
Yeah.
Now,
Got your balls in my hand.
yeah. Disney does have a small little fleck of an idea of doing that weird side outside the box. That's how I can't remember. The name is escaping me.
Channing Tatum.
No, there's a production company they actually started. Touchstone Picture things was theirs, right? Was it Touchstone?
Yes.
They opened a second weird production company just for movies that were not labeled as Disney
Okay.
to make rated PG-13 in our movies.
Okay.
I think it was Touchstone Pictures. Email, call, correct, whatever, 8802. Shot. So in the past, they actually have at least segmented some ability to do product that was adult-oriented.
Right.
But that was before they had everything.
Yes. Yes.
That was at a point where they actually had they were willing to take risks to get more money into the bank.
Oh,
Now they own Star Wars and Marvel. They have no need to take risks anymore.
Counterpoint, Captain Jack Sparrow.
Again.
Counterpoint, Captain Jack Sparrow.
Yeah.
Eisner and Disney did not like... Didn't like anything that he was doing.
Exactly. The first one.
Well, yeah. That's what I'm saying, though.
No.
Deadpool made a fucking ton of money for nothing.
No, I think we're the same boat.
I feel like this version of Disney is not our old version of Disney.
No, I think we're the same boat. Like, that Captain Jack failed because that was 2001. It was Pirates of the Caribbean, right?
Right.
That's 20 years ago.
Yes.
And that's when they were still willing to take those kind of risks to get a little bit different audience in. They've gone past, is my point. They've transcended all of that now.
What I'm saying, though, that at that point, they did not want to take that risk. And Eisner, at the time, didn't want to take that risk, didn't like it. Every executive at the time was just, like, not into it. And they finally just kind of kowtowed to the production of, let's see what happens. And it made a fucking $1 trillion.
And I agree with that.
I know you agree with that.
That was the first one.
I know.
They made 4 more.
And of course they made 4 more. Because
but look at what those other 4 were.
The 4th one was the worst one.
Well, I think the 5th one was the worst.
Oh, I'm sorry. There was 4
Again,
more. I'm sorry.
they kept making them.
Of course they kept making them, of course. Yeah.
But they were no longer the same irreverent Jack Sparrow. It was a caricature.
Of course. But the point is that even as a caricature, that still means that they're allowing people to come in and try to do some creative stuff. Because
they did 20 years ago.
The first one
is my point.
What I'm saying is that there's no... I can't believe for a split second, for a New York minute,
because
which is 3 seconds.
Ooh-oo. Yeah.
I do not believe...
But you're an optimist.
No, I don't think it's even about optimism, dude. I think it's like there's no way that they're not looking at Deadpool as a product that can be changed at all that will still make money unless they're like, fine, let's fucking do it.
Here's my pushback.
I actually have a...
Yeah,
do your pushback first.
My pushback is they don't need to worry about that now. They own it all.
Sure. Why do it in the first place unless it's going to make money?
They've already made their money.
Well,
they don't have to make a Deadpool 3 because they've already owned. Now they own Deadpool 1 and 2.
That's exactly how all businesses work. They make a certain amount of money and they stop trying to innovate, and then they fold afterwards, just like BlackBerry.
They have Disney Plus now.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So Disney Plus, we said off air, Disney Plus is for some reason making a Bucky Barnes and Falcon television series for whatever reason.
But it won't be edgy at all.
All right, so we're having 3 different arguments.
No, we're the same boat.
No, well, no. I mean, we're on the same boat, but we're having 3 different arguments. One,
Adam Rowe.
No.
Nah.
So it's his turn to jump in.
Will Disney continue to create? Will Disney continue to try to be edgy? And will Disney continue to make money? Those are the 3 conversations we're going to have.
To those, yes.
Third one,
no.
Obviously, third one for sure.
Yeah, edgy, no.
I don't know if that's absolutely correct because I know that surely they understand that people...
They won't until they need to.
They're going to dive off of this Deadpool character that can easily be in a lot of shit without having to cuss and be rated R.
Again, they will sanitize that to monetize that.
So they just get rid of it entirely. What's the point?
No, they'll sanitize and monetize.
Here's a point, particularly about the Deadpool stuff. You have Disney, this enormous, ponderous... Cthulhu heating up
monolith,
all of the things, and they got Marvel, which includes Deadpool. However, I would posit that now they are up against Ryan Reynolds level magic.
Sure,
that guy is fucking magic. Like Detective Pikachu is getting widely praised.
Is it a Disney movie?
I don't know. I don't think they own Pokemon. Right, but the point is, Ryan Reynolds is a force to behold. That beautiful, beautiful bastard.
Thank you, Canada.
Is yes, thanks, Canada. Is a wonderful creation, and I think we should put our faith in Ryan Reynolds on things like Deadpool and the future of Deadpool, because I'm pretty sure they're going to give him what he wants.
Optimism.
Well, I feel like we will not know exactly what's going to happen until it happens, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you being not pessimistic, but being realistic about it makes total fucking sense. Mm-hmm. I'm making jokes about Dark Phoenix coming back.
Oh, no, it will, but not for a little while.
And we won't know, but I have a very slight feeling, very small feeling, that they will not try to reboot that again.
They will.
I don't think they will.
Can we pray?
I do. I mean, like, yeah, let's all pray.
Let us
hands.
pray. Here we go.
Dear Jeebus,
That's all it takes, man.
wearing your little baby tuxedo shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, baby Jesus! Oh,
Don't do a spider.
Drunken major.
I like a Jesus like the party.
I like to think of
He
Jesus
loves-
like a homeless man who walks up to me and I'm like, punch him in the face and like, well, get the fuck away from me. And then I'm like, oh, it's Jesus. It's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Jesus. Yeah, I got $2.
Even our mistelling of that movie is way better than fucking Holmes and Sherlock or whatever the fucking
True story.
Jesus Christ.
Except for the damn tear.
Oh, I didn't-
That
I didn't
worked.
watch it.
The sucking of the tear worked.
And I found out
Damn
recently. I found out recently that is the American version.
What?
Yes, there were 2 versions of that movie that came out where the introduction of Holmes, Holmes and Watson were introduced differently everywhere else in America, outside of America, than what we saw.
That was the Merc.
In what?
In Holmes and Watson, it's the John C. Reilly and Will Ferrell movie about
It's
Sherlock
terrible.
Holmes and
It's terrible.
and
Is
James
it
Watson.
okay that I hate this?
It's
No, it's completely okay. You hate this.
I
conceptually,
don't-
I like the idea, but like they fuck it so hard, dude.
They fuck it right through its
Oh, that's-
khakis.
That's
Right through its tweed
through his pantaloons.
pantaloons.
It's funny you brought up Channing Tatum too because
Bloomers.
Yeah.
Simon
always funny.
Kinberg is also producing the Gambit movie that comes out in 2020.
No, that got
No,
canceled.
Gambit.
That got canceled.
Not according to Rotten Tomatoes.
That got canceled.
Well,
He's just
maybe not-
Neo Logan.
Maybe it's just someone.
No, it got canceled. Like a hardcore cancel.
I hope it's Keanu Reeves. Keanu
No.
Reeves as Gambit makes more sense than Keanu Reeves as anything else they've been trying to ship him as.
What's that heartfelt, terrifying movie that was what Keanu Reeves and some other lady? It was like
John Wick 3?
no, they were together but only for a certain number of months, and then she was like, she was dying from cancer or something.
That's Sweet November.
Yeah, Sweet November.
That was Charlize Theron.
That was Charlize Theron. Yeah, that was a good movie.
And
it was sad and
was,
terrifying.
He was November.
Yeah, and
His name was November?
no,
No,
she stayed with him only for a month.
Yeah.
and like they had this
So-
great month, and he was totally into it, and then
Yeah.
she disses him.
So
And
Can we talk about
because
Charlize
she's
Theron
dying.
for a minute?
Yeah,
500 Days of November.
no, so Charlize Theron is obviously hot. Sorry, Andrea, you're wrong.
I know.
She's
She's
hot.
super wrong.
So
She's pretty hot.
Charlize Theron
Super
plays
hot.
a character who is terminally ill from whatever.
yeah. But
Plot
she
device.
She doesn't say that because she's a gaslighting idiot.
And her thing is, I'm going to have a new man and new romance and a new love and be dedicated to him
Yeah.
for the rest of my days, 1 month at a time.
What great expectations.
So every month she has a new man. It's like, you're my man for June, July, because when this is all done, I want to experience love as many times as I possibly can, 12, 13, 14 times, whatever I have left.
Right.
Jesus
And-
Christ, what a fucking shallow.
And
Oh yeah, super
it's weird.
questionable.
Yeah,
super questionable.
It's weird.
And it is super sweet, and also terrifying
Yeah.
and bad. And I loved it.
And then Keanu is Sweet November.
Yeah.
is his new her November.
And boy, was he, because that guy's a
Yeah.
treasure.
Yeah.
Isn't he?
yeah.
Oh, I hate it.
Yeah, you would.
We sure.
That's why I'm recommending it to you. If
Okay.
if you're having a bad day, have a worse day, because that movie is not uplifting in any capacity.
Well, that's why I was making the
At
joke
all.
that it's, 500 Days of Summer is a far better movie concept in general. With Joseph,
doesn't have Keanu.
Oh, sure. I mean, it has Joseph Levitt, who will play Keanu eventually in the biopic.
In the
he
Point
will.
Break reboot.
yeah, of course.
The second one.
Ooh, Point Break. That's not what I need to go home and watch that. I haven't
Yeah.
seen that in a long time, but I used to watch it like religiously.
Well, you live in Germany at the time.
Yeah, and I had the VHS.
I went to a different school.
Oh, very different. Yeah.
Let's take a break.
Shoot the gun in the air.
Let's take a break and come back.
That was Bad Boys. What the fuck even was that pitch? Like,
Welcome to the show, everybody.
Hi.
Segment 4 is Final Four.
This
the
is
Final Four.
The Milk Four.
The
apparently.
Fan
that's
Four
not
Stick.
God damn it. God damn it.
What are we cheersing tonight?
Ooh, I had one.
To the end of the X-Men?
Yeah, that's fine.
Sorry, you go ahead. I'll think of it.
Name your sex tape.
It is.
It's a pretty good one.
It's Fuck.
I'm no circle
It's
back
gone.
girl.
It's gone. Oh, here's what.
I'm no circle the
here it is.
wagons, girl.
Here's the thing. I should have said.
I'm old enough for that. Yeah.
No, I have it. It's here. It's back with me.
All right,
it's
do it.
part of me.
Yeah.
The day before my birthday, which is July 27th, so July 26th is the 4th season debut on Hulu of Veronica Mars season 4. I am
Oh, sure.
Oh.
blown away by this gift from the universe.
Sure. Finally.
Cheers
Finally something you
to
wanted.
one of the best shows I've ever seen.
To sloths everywhere.
Yep. And she looks great. She definitely looks like she's still 18.
Fucking yoga, right?
Pilates body.
Fuck you, Dak Shepard.
Yeah, what a fucking cunt.
Unworthy bastard.
Everybody hates him. I think he's funny.
No, I like him, but
He is funny, but he's also a prick.
Oh, I'm sure he's a prick.
Yeah. Like
but
they're
so was everyone else in that show, and I loved it. So
Oh, no, I mean, like, in real life, like podcasts with
That's
him.
what I mean.
With him and
Yeah.
her, like,
no. Given the choice, if I had to like compete for Kristen Bell's love,
sure.
and my choice was kill Ryan Hansen
Okay.
or Dak Shepard. I would kill Ryan Hansen because I have a better shot against Dak Shepard because he's less attractive.
I like Ryan Hansen. I
Okay,
think he's
okay.
hilarious.
Exactly, yeah. That's my point.
Okay.
He's more of a threat. Kill Ryan Hansen.
No. Well, what I learned from Kristen Bell is that was my first,
Unless Dak Shepard just has a massive cock. And, in that case.
he might. I don't know. But
I don't know. Maybe he's sloth-like.
I don't know. I learned.
3 toes down there. Who knows?
Jesus Christ!
His balls are penises.
Prehensile tail. I don't
He
know.
just has 3 dicks. Yeah, and they braid into one.
I heard the motherfucker has like 30 goddamn dicks.
30
Yeah.
goddamn dicks.
Yeah.
Brad Neely, we miss you.
Mm-hmm.
Come back to Austin.
So Veronica Mars.
Oh yeah, but I learned from Kristen Bell, my first official celebrity crush,
Yeah.
that I'm pretty sure it's better to think that she's intolerable to hang around with than it is to take the crush too seriously.
Oh,
You
no,
know?
I love her, but I also think she's probably pretty fucking boring.
Yeah, including also Dak Shepard and
Yeah.
Ryan Hansen and
Actually-
like all these people
yeah.
I really appreciate for what they've done and the work they've done. But it's like, go stay there.
Yeah.
homie.
Didn't
we're
you
good.
have a friend, Travis, who actually was her assistant or something?
Yeah, he worked for a company that was a what would you call it? It was like a
PR.
it was a marketing and PR firm that was kind of like a quick in, quick out kind of thing. It was like a national thing.
for promotional
Promotional,
a,
yeah.
A movie drops, they
Yeah.
send people out to do
Yeah.
something.
And he offered me her phone number at one point.
Yeah, I was there with you, and he actually said, "No, she's actually really great." Like,
Yeah, she's really great.
like
yeah.
you were actually pushing, like she's still a bitch, right? He's like, "No, she's actually really, really nice."
Well, what he was saying was that he's also he's frustrated with her in general. He did not like Dak Shepard. Dak Shepard is an asshole.
Yeah.
He's like, that's true. And he's like, she's great, but she's also just like a normal person in the world, and also a celebrity who's like, well, can you do this thing like last minute? And we almost came to blows because I did say to him, like, don't talk about my girlfriend that way, et cetera, et cetera. So.
See, that's the thing. I didn't want to ever take it so seriously that
Right.
I thought
right.
thoughts like that.
It wasn't real, you know.
So here's
But wasn't it though? You had a real argument about it. So
Well, I mean, only right here on the
so,
show, yeah.
so here's
yeah,
my
that was good.
here's my toast and or final thought.
Key.
And it goes to the movie Employee of the Month, where you have Dane
yes.
Cook versus Dak Shepard.
Yes.
How do you-
God, it's just like they cancel each other out on the douchebag scale, right?
I can't even remember who was the actual hero.
Who actually surfed?
Who was
between
the-
them? Between them, who actually surfed?
Because that was a Dane Cook movie, right?
I rest my case.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good point. Valid point. Solid. No arguments.
Now that I'm
I would
remembering,
leave the room if that was happening in a room I walked
I'm
into.
remembering
I
more
back
about
out
the show.
suddenly.
I'm remembering more about the movie too because wasn't one of his good friends Andy Dick?
Wait,
So who's the hero? Who's the villain?
Yeah.
There
Yeah.
are no heroes and villains. That's the lesson.
Not in movies.
Not in California.
Not in California. Yeah.
Just saying.
Fuck California.
Dane Cook versus Dak Shepard. Discuss.
You decide.
No thanks.
We all lose.
Was it like epic rap battles or?
Epic crap battles of history. Oof.
What was it? Was that the MTV thing? The Celebrity Deathmatch?
Mhm.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'll allow it.
Yeah. No one's ever really gone.
No one's ever. Oh my God.
I loved that one. Jesus Christ. No one's ever real. Oh my God.
All right, let's
So
round this
good.
out.
Rounding it out.
Adam McWaters, anything we missed this week?
Well, probably a lot of political shit and or laws being
Political
floated.
shit. Laws? We don't have time for that.
I know, nobody does.
This is Don Depot. This is part of North Korea.
Yeah.
We don't have to worry about that shit.
We're okay.
We're
here.
okay.
We are doing just fine.
We
here.
are in K.
In
KOTB.
in DPRK.
Yeah, DPRK. Yeah. And the drinks are plentiful and the meat is available.
Are we? Are we the baddies?
Right. No. Yes. No.
Yeah, we are.
Dylan, anything we missed this week you want to talk about?
I do. So a reveal.
Yeah, 15 seconds.
The last time we talked about Dark Phoenix, I said I couldn't mention the name of the thing. The name of the thing is my good friend Amanda Deer. Her jewelry is the best thing about the movie Dark Phoenix.
Oh, you can finally
Because
say
it was featured
yeah.
in. Okay,
yeah.
On the main character Storm,
Nice.
there's a custom lightning bolt necklace
Yes.
made by my good friend Amanda from Amanda Deer. Go check it out.
Badass.
Yeah.
Where can we find her online?
AmandaDeer.com.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Yeah.
Finally.
Storm, lightning bolts, writer's room. Don't care. She got money. She got paid.
Wait. Is this secret password? Or
I'm just saying that's
What
how
bar can I get into with it?
that's how limited their rationale was.
I thought we were doing $10,000 pyramid or whatever real quick.
No, we're doing
TV.
10,000 Maniacs.
Ah, sure. I would walk 10,000 Maniacs. Just to walk 10,000 Maniacs more. Veto. Well, sure. Well, I mean,
I'd walk 5,000 of them.
you know what?
I know.
Amanda Deer.
Yeah. Good job, Amanda. She's obviously
Well done
Watching
getting
the
your
stream.
jewelry into a movie.
Mm-hmm.
One went and made actual human jewelry, and
Two movies.
one went to make cat jewelry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Isn't it?
true.
That is true.
Yeah. Wow. Photodex had
isn't
some.
that weird?
Yeah. That was before.
Yeah, the before time.
Yeah.
In the before time. Thousands of years ago.
That's before people were kissing on their mouth holes or the rat holes. Excuse me.
The rat holes.
Fucking great
Oh,
show.
Future Man.
What a fucking great show! I
One
want.
more season.
Surprisingly great show.
I want 16,000 more seasons of
I
that
wanted
show.
to keep. Yeah, I want to keep going on.
But they have
Forever.
one. They have one more already in the bank, or pegged for.
No, actually, I wanted to stop for a while, like do like 5, 6, 7 seasons.
I already like this.
Stop for a while and then come back when they're all like old and grown, and then do it more, like
Yeah.
for another 6 seasons.
Yes.
Wait.
Yeah.
They can't be grown because Josh Hutcherson will still be 5'2".
I know, but he'll be
It's-
old,
yeah, it's a-
5'2".
Yeah.
I know, but I think it'd be brilliant where they're too old for this shit, and yeah,
Although the dude
bring
will
it
still
back.
look great. Because Corey Wolfhart.
Yes. Fucking yes.
Sorry. Future Man.
Sorry about his penis.
yeah.
Watch Future Man.
I
God
love
damn
the
it.
Does he get it back?
latest- No, he doesn't.
No.
He had
In
to
the-
go
in the
back
next-
to his like 13
in the-
husbands and wives in that one.
No,
re-
he's saying
I'm
like
saying,
in the
will
latest-
he get his penis back?
No,
Probably not.
No, he's had a better life than all of us combined.
Yeah.
What a fucking great idea for a restaurant. I still keep going back to that. What a fucking great idea
Where
for
you
a
get
restaurant.
kidnapped
You get kidnapped and you
against
have
your
the
will.
best food ever.
because you'll never taste anything better than when you
Your last
survive
meal,
something.
Yeah, your last meal. Yeah. Yeah. Fucking gorgeous.
Fucking amazing.
Fucking
1986.
I mean, it's got to be Seth Rogen. It's Seth Rogen as one of the producers, and the other producer is just literally a big bag of THC gummy bears.
Yeah.
Like, you know, he's just chewing them up like Pac-Man, and just like, what if? Oh my god! What if he like?
Evan Goldberg, his partner, they did Preacher also. Yeah.
Preacher was fucking crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah. Same brain
Which
bones. Yeah.
was that's another one of those things that I didn't think would actually be pulled off in video form, because Preacher the comic was something else.
something else, and also way different. And
way different,
and
but-
lovely how they made it way different. Honestly,
how they did it.
Yeah.
How they did it
Fucking
was just fine with me.
just fine all day.
Absolutely
Yeah,
fine.
Yeah.
The fucking like that battle with the angels who keep coming back, and it just pans through the bullet hole in the wall in the
Oh my God, that
hotel,
scene
and
was
it's just like,
amazing.
oh my God, my heart.
Just kept fighting. Oh.
Yeah. Just all the blood,
Even
all
honestly,
the blood everywhere.
Even honestly, the way they did the mother fight, the way they did
Yeah,
getting his power back for a split second, where you're like, oh god, it's so good.
Meanwhile, on NBC, Abby's.
Sure, yeah. Also, meanwhile, on NBC,
Cancellation of Abby's.
The
Also-
end of
and the last
Abby's.
season of Good Place.
Oh, that's super sad. Let's
Yeah.
pour one
Well,
out.
they're making one more season.
However,
Yes, it's the last. This is the last season. Though,
I know, but however,
which is the best thing too, because
I
they
will-
probably have a plan for
Right,
it.
Once
exactly.
you've seen the
Like,
time knife,
as
yeah.
well written as that show is,
Who is this alternate version of Chris Lloyd? He has to walk back over. Come on, you guys, lean over. You got to see this fucking guy over here.
that's Tris Lloyd.
it's his brother. Yeah,
Yeah.
like no, like literally, please,
It's
just
Lloyd Gaines.
look. Oh,
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Holy fucking Christ! He has hair and a girlfriend. Definitely not Chris Lloyd.
Well, that's not Chris Lloyd.
Love you, Chris. You're not listening
That
to this part
guy's
of the show.
never
anyway.
been in the Navy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Um,
No, he was an army man.
I know.
No, that guy's been in the Navy.
It's a 7-layer dip of a joke.
Oh, was there mayo in that?
Yes.
He's a submariner.
And bacon. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Navy.
Where's your God now?
It's Brimford Tools.
It's diabetes. Yes, I will say this. I have the utmost faith in the crew and writers and everybody working on The Good Place that they are actually ending it on purpose.
Yes.
With,
They will, for
with
sure.
an
Yeah.
actual wrap up because they have
Or Ted Danson, who is basically Poseidon at this point.
correct. I'd be fine if Ted Danson was actually Poseidon.
It is.
Well,
I would accept that.
Yeah.
What I love is that they were granted the right to say this is your last season before they go to production.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes. Yes.
And if only TV just did that forever,
More often.
Which should be it
Yeah.
should be law at this point.
let every show finish somehow.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
But
Well,
I appreciate a story that wraps itself up. I appreciate a story that
Pin in
ends.
Right,
If it gets
right.
past one full season, let it wrap up.
See
Let it wrap up.
Supernatural.
Oh,
If-
sure.
if you
yeah.
can't get
There
through-
was 1,000 times where that should have ended and it would have been great.
Yeah, sure,
And
yeah.
now it's just still going. Like they're just like, oh, there's more blood from this stone. Like
The money cow still has teats.
yes, exactly.
Eat
The
those
money-
teats.
Eat the teats if they doesn't produce monies.
Name the episode. Eat those teats.
But
Eat them. Eat them teats. Channing Tatum.
The Good Place was for me. The Good Place was a super duper surprise on how much I enjoyed the first season, and when the second season came around, I was like, "This is where it's going to disappoint me," and it fucking didn't.
It never did.
No, that
And-
show is not possible.
And then the
disappointing.
third season came around, and I was like,
It
"This
is-
is where it falls apart," and it didn't.
It is the
And-
only television show I've ever seen where it wouldn't stop ramping.
Yeah.
Would
Yeah.
not stop ramping.
It would not. It is
It just-
such high quality entertainment.
Yeah.
I have rarely
Okay,
I've rarely
now-
seen
so again,
better
narrowly.
than
Now, imagine that they know they have 10 episodes left,
Exactly. Yes.
and they've been told this is the end. We're giving it to you.
And here's the thing too.
and Veronica Mars is coming back, so Kristen Bell's busy.
No, but here's
right before my birthday. Yay!
Sure. Happy birthday. Yeah.
Thanks.
But here's the thing too. The last season of Gotham, which did finally
No,
finish.
fuck you.
Finally done. But here's the thing: is that they wanted 9. They wanted 9 episodes. Like the producers wanted 9 episodes. The producers
9 episodes.
9 episodes. The last season of Gotham,
Weird.
and somehow they were able to convince them to do 100 episodes total
Syndication.
syndication.
But
So it was instead of 9, it was like 12. They only needed 3 more.
the Good Place isn't that far. They've only had like 35 episodes. So far.
Right.
So right now they're just completing a story arc
Of course.
On
of
their-
cour- of
on
course.
their time.
Of course.
on their time knife.
Yeah. If their time knife down here. Up there,
Yeah.
it's just chili and M&Ms.
When I was dodging the time knife, like,
Yeah. We've all seen it. Yeah.
I love it.
It's all Jeremy Bearimy.
Yeah. Okay. No, don't touch it.
It's pure evil. Sorry.
Yeah.
Flashback.
Put the M&Ms
Back in the
in
thing.
the chili and make it taste
Bad.
Adam McWaters, thanks for coming to hang out with
Thank
us. Dylan, thanks for helping me run the show.
Yay.
If you like the show, you want to know about the show, you can go to contentpending.com. It's contentpending.com.
Cheaty for life.
cheatyforlife.com. I guess I gotta buy that now.
That probably actually exists already.
I mean, like, I already really love canon. Fucking you guys,
Black
like bet-
Chance for life.
between you making fucking like
Holy shit! Yes.
Black Chance. Of course, it's Black Chance.
He's Black Chance.
He is. Please Black Chance.
Facebook.com.
They
Facebook.com/content binning. You can go to Twitter. You can go see us at content binning the show or CP the show. You can see us on Instagram. It's contentbinning.com, spelled out DOTCOM. You can find us on the iTunes store. You can find us on the person who's driving way down the wrong way, all the way, which is fucking great. And
oh my God.
if you can find that person, you can subscribe to our show, which is again on iTunes or wherever you actually get podcasts.
It's written all over his corpse.
We are on YouTube, youtube.com/content binning, where you can actually see our live streams. Even our live streams are not the best. We're still like over it. We don't have interns, so we just gotta do it. So what else? 802-359-7468. It's 802-359-SHOT. Phone number, please. I don't know if you're like me. Anytime I've been single and I've been...
You got bamboozled.
Oh, that means you have to finish it.
You got bamboozled.
No, you have to finish that thought. That you hit the done. You have to finish the thought.
Well, Travis, you were in the repository with the candlestick, so.
And then what happened?
Colonel Mustard was. Travis was in the bathroom at the time. I can confirm.
With the candlestick?
No, he was just in the bathroom.
It was a small candlestick.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean,
Since my surgery.
It was a candlestick. It wasn't the tri candlestick.
It was a tea candlestick.
Yes.
It was a chopstick with a
Short
glue.
and wide, yes.
The George Foreskin grill.
Right. That like now this showed you a video on Facebook of how to glue a tea candle to the top of a chopstick.
Never say now this again ever in my presence.
I do what I want.
Yeah, you do.
Sorry, Travis.
Questions at contentbinning.com.
802.
359-7468. It's 802-359-7468. If you need loyal or concepts, if you've been heard on the job, hey, 802-557-557.
Did you say lawyers? We're not lawyers.
Dude, that was the best. No joke. That's the best Will Smith rap I've ever heard in my life.
802-359-7468. Woo! 802-359-SHOT.
Well, I can't do the shot anymore.
Like, what?
Look at your fucking phone.
What?
Look
What?
at...
What?
Fine, don't.
Can we end this now?
Anyway, I'm Travis. I love you so much, and we'll see you next week. Bye. Bye.
Well, this is really great.
Wow, it's a new recipe with chicken and chi-cheese salsa.
I want chicken and chi-cheese. I want chicken and chi-cheese. I want chicken and chi-cheese. I want chicken and chi-cheese.
Look, you don't have taste buds, okay?
I want taste buds.
Content pending.